Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is Solar FPV, and yeah, it feels like I've been gone for decades, and yeah, I probably have. But yeah, it's been a really busy time during the Corona crisis. The last year, I was working for a company, delivering a lot of food goods and stuff. And but I'm not working for them anymore. I'm doing other things. So now I have a little bit more time, and I mean, I have been flying, but I have also been updating my workshop. So yeah, a lot of a lot more space, a whole new desk, which is great. Everything is sorted out, fantastic. So I have lots of space now, and this is great. So yeah, let's get back to it. Where I left off, I guess. So there's also been a chip supply, a shortage. There's also been, problems getting things from China. But I mean, that seems to be. Sorry about the shaking camera. I'm just trying to put it back in here. Let's see. Come on, work, damn it. Something like that. Yeah. Sorry about that. So, as you can see, yeah, there are still drones on the desk, and I have been flying and fixing and doing the things that everybody seems to do in this hobby. Um, I actually reassembled my Mobula 7, the original, totally original, except for the power cables. I've actually chose to change those a bit and a little bit in the front. Um, Sorry about the lighting. The lighting's good here though, but because I just got some new stuff, but new lighting. But uh, it might be hard to see what it is. Anyway, I was just weighing this quad. Sorry, let me just try and see if I can focus here. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. There we go. So yeah, so this is my 1S build, and I've had this for a while. There's been things going on with these two quads here. This is the red eye, I think I call it. Yeah, red eye twig, and it's had a frame change from a light. It was a 1S build. I tried to put it on over to 2S, but these 1103s, Mambas, 1200 kV, it's I don't know. These seems to be better for a 1S build, in my opinion. With these type of props on, they just make too much noise on 2S for them to be viable. At least these ones do, and I don't know why. They could be damaged. I have crashed these quite a lot, but they are not top of the line quality. I can feel it as well. I mean, yeah. Anyway, but I just got new motors for this, so I'm pretty psyched about that. So Red Eye Tree is going to be updated a little bit into the future. Um, oh yeah, yeah. We're just gonna go on as if nothing happened. Just keep doing YouTube. Anyway, as I probably said in some previous videos, I have been doing. I haven't really been doing so much YouTube. Let's just focus here. Let's check this one out. Come on, come on, focus. Okay, so let's try focusing now. There we go. So yeah, these are my new motors. They're RCing power. Um, the 1207s, 7500 kV, and I'm gonna use that for a 2S for this instead. So it's gonna get a little bit more heavy because these motors are more grunty and heavy than the Mambas, that's for sure. So here's just a little side by side comparison. Quite bigger, so that shouldn't be a problem. The thing is, like, I don't really, when things don't really work out and fly so well, I don't really want to tune. I hate tuning. I really do. I just want to put either Emo Flight and Beta Flight on there and just fucking go fly. I think a lot of people feel the same way, and these softwares have come a really long way, I must say. And I tried both with Betaflight and EmuFlight on this, and it seems that I have to really tune it. It results in really warm motors no matter what I seem to do. So yeah, that's not it. But this is a different flight controller that I got for this. It's I know everybody's flying Express LRS. I haven't really gotten there yet, but it is something that I'm considering. But it's like either wait for a decent good radio that I want to have that has Express LRS and also has FR Sky, the old stuff, because I have a lot of stuff invested in FR Sky, like a lot of other people as well. So this is XM Plus, FCC anyway, onboard receiver that's built in, and then I have the Eachine Nano VTX and the Ant camera, and that's pretty much set up. So yeah, it's very compact. The sorry about all this. Sorry about the blurriness. I didn't really check that out anyway. Here we go. So yeah, so the Eachine Nano is right in here, like in the middle of the space for it on this one, and it was actually flying okay on 1S, but it's gotten a little bit too heavy with this 3D printed thing, so 2S is going to be viable. And there's no camera shake or anything, it's really solid. So I'm just going to be changing out the motors sometime soon with the new ones. That's going to be exciting. I also have an old F3 brushed Whoop that I'm going to rebuild with a newer canopy and a better camera, just for the hell of it. Because, you know, things have gotten... yeah, I like doing these kind of mixed retro new build. Because, you know, a lot of things have come out that we didn't have back in the day when we were doing these builds. So I thought, you know, maybe, you know, making it lighter and still running F3 and better brushed motors and stuff, this could be a really fun build just to have in your pocket. And yeah, these are old mayonnaise, or what do you call it, salad boxes. They're really good for whoops. They fit perfectly. Yeah, what else? My trusted Tyro, which has been beaten up. Yeah, it's good. Had an issue with the motor, so the inside of the actual, I don't know how that came loose, but the stator, oh god, there's a lot of earth in there as well. So the stator has come loose from the stem somehow. So sometimes when you turn this, you also turn the actual stators around, which really sucks. So I don't know if you will be able to see this, but I'm gonna try and show you because I have to change this in a way. But I think it's this motor. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one. I'm gonna change all the motors. There's one of, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's binding. Yeah. So, but it did fly, although it's loose. But yeah, still doing good. Still flying hard. 4S, definitely a winner on 4S, this one. So, and it makes absolutely no sound with these 5-bladed props, which is what I was trying to test to see if I could bring the noise down on this and still have a good quad, decent, and it really. So yeah, so I've got some different motors for this, but there's a lot of soldering I have to do, and it's not that I don't mind soldering. I actually like it, but you know, I like to sort of stack things up so that when I am soldering, then I'm soldering, then I do all my soldering jobs. So yeah, but I'm pretty psyched about these new motors. There's been a lot coming out from RCM Power. I see a lot of people using them for whoops and stuff. So there might be, yeah, they're really viable. They came really fast, like within 3 weeks. Anyway. So back to my 1S build here. So yeah, so this used to have a different canopy on. It used to have the canopy from what's it called? Mobula, from a Mobula 7. That one, the canopy there, and but with the new one to hold a different camera. You know, so it's got the camera screw holes. And yeah, let me just try and see if I can get some more light here on the subject here. Sorry about the shaking. Anyway, so that didn't really work. That died in the first crash. Basically, it just broke. I have another one. I always buy spares. I always buy 2 of stuff just in case. At least when they're like cheap stuff like that. But this is kind of the deal with this. So it's got these little holes here, and the plastic is so darn thin right there that any little crash will break him on the bounce back, and that's kind of what happened. So yeah, so I wouldn't recommend this canopy, other than for something like that is like super light. It is a light canopy though, but not light enough, not nowadays. Fun little retro thing. I might put back on the Mobula, the Mobula 7 and update that. That is kind of why the Mobile 7's out here. Is I want to do something with it, put an F4, put an all-in-one F4 one in there and just run it on 1S, and lighter frame, lighter canopy, lighter motors and everything. And then I'm gonna take my Mobile 6 HD and turn it into a Mobile 7 HD, like Nick Burns has done, because that was a very inspiring video. So thank you, Nick. That's awesome. Yeah, he does a lot of really amazing work. You should go check him out. Yeah, one of the reasons why I am flying micros is actually because of him. And most of the stuff that I can do, I've learned from watching his videos and reading stuff online. But this is going to be really good. Everything is ready, plugged in. I just have to. I was just weighing it because I was wondering if I should put metal standoffs in. But the way it comes to, what was it? I'll show you. So basically, so these are the things that I kind of tinker with. So these are the bits for the standoffs. They come in at 1.8 grams, right? And I was thinking, okay, so what if I use some metal hardware? Let's just take 4 of these, and these are like the lightest ones I think I have, and that comes into 1.9, and that's without screws and everything. So I'm going plastic. I know, but the bottom screws are going to be metal. Okay, so at least, yeah, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Anyway, that was the weighing part, so that's done. So now the building part. Oh yeah, I've also got some different kinds of props laid out to test out. So these are, well, I hope this is not going to be like a ridiculously long video, but I mean, I haven't done anything in a while, so bear with me. So these are, this is in centimeters. These are, what have we got? So 6 mm, 5.6 centimeters, something like that. And these are normally the ones that I run on a 2S, actually, a little 2S build, and it works really well, this one on a 2S build. Yeah, and these are 5, and these are also 5 centimeters. Okay, actually just a little bit more. So they're different, right? On 1S, these ones didn't work. These are from GemFan, I think, or HQ. No, I think these are the GemFan ones. They're like the level up from the ones that we used on, like the Lava X had these ones, I think. And this one, they're just a little bit too heavy. They were too heavy on these motors, on this, but I want them on this. So they're gonna go on the new motors for my radar. But I've got them to test on this when I get it assembled with the light canopy here, the new canopy. I had to drill this out, okay? So yeah, to be able to fit 2mm standoffs through and then get screws on. So this is going to be really interesting. I actually have the possibility to put a rubber grommet underneath so that I kind of soft mount the camera, and I think I'm going to do that. I just realized that now. So rubber grommets are these little, sorry, I have a load of them. But I bought a bag of these small round ones that, or donut-y shaped ones. They're meant for these kind of things here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna soft mount the camera thing underneath and see if I can. Let's see if it helps. Okay, I doubt it'll help. But maybe some vibrations will go away. I was just gonna vibrate really crazy. But this should be a really easy put together. So let's just get some standoffs in. Yeah, I've got lots of props to test with this. Also tri-blades, and yeah, just because it's kind of a lot of fun. Sometimes you discover things that by testing a prop that you wouldn't find out otherwise. And I kind of found out with the oh, this is tight here. Let's see. Kind of find out with these props as well, and these props. These are old. They are Gemfan, and for some reason, it's a light, good setup. It's got good lift, good turning capabilities, and it doesn't make a lot of noise. And that's kind of a deal breaker for me, because people are annoyed when you hear a quad all freaking day flying around. So if you're not making a lot of noise, you can actually fly a lot of places that people are like, ah, that must be a toy. And this looked like a toy anyway, with the with the orange canopy, this color, totally. But yeah, but it's still gonna look like a toy now. Sorry, I'm doing this. I gotta be a little bit careful what I do here. Don't want to put too much pressure on the flight controller. It has to be soft mounted, right? So, but yeah, I'm going with metal in the bottom, metal screws. The bitch about this build though is the USB is absolutely not possible to get to unless you lift the whole flight controller. So I've had to, yeah, that's a bitch about this one. Yeah, you have to take everything apart, man, to get that done. Anyway, so got some new tools, and so why not? Let's just use it. Looking all pro here and shaky. I've just had coffee. Like, that's espresso is definitely not electronics drink. Neither is Monster, but I need glasses as well. Things are getting smaller. Anyway, so almost done with the standoffs. I put a camera lens protection on this so that it doesn't bounce around and get scratches, the camera. So it's good to have those lying around on your desk. You see, I have some here. It's just for building. No need to take everything apart. So let's see here. Can I get the grommet in there? Yes, that's in there. So now I just gotta kind of clamp these in and tighten them, and I'll be good to go. Don't want to tighten these too much because it's metal against plastic and it doesn't always go well. But it has to be tight so that it doesn't, fall out during flight. But not like super tight. It's plastic. Or nylon, I think it is. Nylon standoffs. This should be good. That's good. Still got a bit of wiggle room in the top. That's good. Tighten these down a bit. There we go. Looking good. Let's see. USBs there. How am I going to do this? I want to have wires going underneath the antenna, right? This. And then I'm just gonna this is the receiver antenna. Let's put that over there. Keep twisting this around to sort of collect it nicely underneath. Try and put this on top. I'm almost done here. Oh, I wanted those rubber grommets, but let's just test this out. That's gonna be pretty. That's pretty cool. That will kind of work. Everything is gonna be neatly tucked inside. Um. Okay. Good. 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 So yeah. So before screwing anything together like this, like the top or anything like that, I always do a pre-fit. Make sure that everything fits nicely inside. I think I twisted it a bit too much so that it doesn't kind of go where I want it to go underneath here. These wires could be shortened as well, but that doesn't really matter. So let's try with these rubber grommets. Put those on. There. There. And there. And let's put the canopy on. I haven't actually charged any batteries, so can't really test fly it yet. Ooh, that actually feels really good with the grommets there, rubber. And then these tiny little plastic bolts. And I'm gonna double up on the plastic bolts because they tend to work their way out in flight, and I don't want them to. So I want them to. So I double up on them. I don't know if other people do that, but this is like I guess that this is, yeah, double up on the screws. So two, right? So they should tighten if one of them starts counter rotating or working its way out. Anyway, I'm just gonna, and that rubber grommet is actually putting pressure back so that they can't really work their way out. I hope that's the plan anyway. So yeah. Okay, it was pretty simple build. Not much soldering. I had to solder the power plug on, of course, but that's pretty much it. Everything else, and the camera, because that's something I salvaged from something else. Splice two wires together. Yeah. Okay. Does this just fall off? Actually, might put metal screws in top. I do have some. But yeah, okay, so that's done. That seems very solid. The four screws on. That one is the wrong way around. That does affect everything. Oh, that's better. Oh, it's not so good, this one. That's going to work its way out, that's for sure. But screw it. It's done. Yay. Tiny little 1S build. So this flies on 1 cell batteries exclusively. That's what I built it for. It just doesn't seem viable to try and make some that do both, like 1S and 2S. It's just no point. Don't know what I want to do with the antenna here. Could have it coming out, but let's put it up here on the side, right there. That's good. And this one, sorry, you can't. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just see if I can focus here. There. So that's the brass wire there. That's the signal from the video transmitter, transmit the picture from the camera to my virtual reality goggles with antennas. A bit like old school television signal, because it's analog. And this is for the radio. So that's the control link. So that's just a little wire there, and yeah, and this should be super. I've bound this up. It should work. I don't have a battery that's fully charged or anything charged, but I do have a battery that I can test it with. That I will charge up afterwards. Let's use a 350 milliamp light little battery here, like this, and let's toilet tank it just for the hell of it. That's what they call it anyway. Don't ask me. It's just when it's such a tiny battery, it doesn't really matter. And I need a radio. Oh yeah, this is the 2S that I normally fly around with these, which is the old Elf X2 frame that I mounted camera to with these weird 3D printed thingies and rubber grommets to get the light. It's got a Sussex F4 flight controller stack and FR Sky XM Plus receiver, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. Racer Star Motors, the 1103. What have we got here? 6,000 kV? Or 8,000 kV? I can't read it. It's too rusty. 8,000 kV. And this flies damn good. This flies damn good. Really surprised. It's also quite light. But yeah, this is one of my daily flyers. As you can see. So, yeah. And it was just here. So, I just thought I'd show it to you guys. It's a good little frame. I had to drill some holes in it though. It's kind of, I do that quite a lot. But let's test this little bugger here. So this is my daily.
Welcome to OpenTX.
And it's got OpenTX. I don't care.
Throttle warning.
There's nothing, no throttle warning. Yeah. I have to go to the right. To the right channel. Enter. Select model. Boom. Return. And yeah, it's flying D8 mode, which is an old protocol. Everything is going to go over to Express LRS. It's working. I was doing that because it doesn't have very much power, the battery. I'm actually running the battery down now, but hey, it's alive, it's flying. Doesn't make any noise, as you can hear. And it just crashed. And that's good. That's good. Success. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Shut up. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more random episode. So, because I don't really upload every week or anything like that. I upload when I have time for it, you know, and that's kind of what it is. And if I have anything that I think is kind of new and stuff, you can see how simple this is. I mean, this is as simple as brushed quads were back in the day, pretty much. Just where the VTX was in the camera, right? So, very cool, very cool. Very satisfied with this. So, it's very windy today. It's a good day to try and test it. So, I guess I'll be charging batteries. So, yeah. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more random content. And hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Yeah, that's it. See you later. Fly hard.